Welcome back, trainers. So Mewtwo is finally here. Before we hop into the raids and discuss everything you need to know about this, I want to show you something. This is as the Mewtwo raids just appeared. People were reporting Flamethrower, Thunderbolt, and Ice Beam on their Mewtwo. So I was thinking, well, I should be able to TM mine and receive these moves as well. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what happened here. I posted this video on Twitter immediately. First one is Flamethrower. Now, if you're thinking to yourself, what are these whack moves and where is Psy Strike? Yeah, I hear you, but I wouldn't necessarily call them wacky moves. I mean, a Flamethrower Mewtwo is actually going to be good to go up against a Metagross, which we're going to see plenty of those in the gyms after Community Day. Although you could have just said, well, Shadow Ball works. Yes, correct, it does. And then you have Ice Beam, which is going to be a Dragon Slayer. Very cool. And also Grass types. And then Thunderbolt. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at my first Mewtwo raid and look at the CP. 60,540. Yeah, it's a lot different now. So the first raid we did of Mewtwo that I went into, we cleared it out. And when it had a sliver of health left, it just gave us the loading lag. So we all had to back out and then go back in. So this is the second time we're going in. And it didn't even count. It just made us start all over again. So anyway, we're going to go in here and give it a shot. We didn't, like I said, we're going to try the trio later on. Everybody's just kind of like confused, like, wait, what is going on here? What is a CP? We can't duo this anymore or give it a shot. So, and other people are busy. So once we have assembled, we will give it a shot. And that's going to be today. So hopefully we're going to be successful. What are you going to want? You're going to want to go up against the Psycho Cut and Focus Blast. Now, as far as the new moves, which we will see here shortly, we went up against a Flamethrower. They will have those. It's not just going to be Psychic and Focus Blast. And Shadow Ball is gone. So if you did see that earlier, that was during their test run, and it is completely gone now. So as far as the CP, let's go ahead and go over to Reddit so you can see completely what's going on here. So let's go ahead and go over Mewtwo's new CP and HP, making it significantly more difficult and unfortunately undoable at this time. I'm pretty sure even with Ultra Friends in Foggy Weather, Gengar, Shadow Claw, and Shadow Ball, and say the Mewtwo had Psycho Cut and Focus Blast, still not going to be able to do it, I'm pretty sure. So its new HP health is going to be 18,750 as opposed to the 12,500. So that's quite a boost. And then they go on to say, so now a Mewtwo trio is the same difficulty as the old Mewtwo duo. So if you did not know, yes, people were actually duoing Mewtwo without any weather boost. What they did was they were going up against a Psycho Cut and Focus Blast Mewtwo with all Gengars, Shadow Claw, and Shadow Ball. And they did it. And not just, a pair of people. I do believe it was several different groups who actually were successful in this. Other than that, there was people who duoed it in Foggy Weather with Tyranitar's Bite and Crunch and all that stuff. So now the challenge is going to be this. Who is not going to, whoever's first, that's great. It's not a matter of the first person who does it anymore, because we already know plenty of people can do this. It's just a matter of the timing. Is everybody at work, or are they busy with family or whatever else they have planned? It's just a matter of until these people are able to get together and do it. And that is one of my cases as well. So yeah, we're going to give it a shot. And we're going to see what we can do with this new Mewtwo at 18,750 health. Woo! Spicy. Alright, so let's go ahead and check out the capture screen and see if we can get some excellence. What am I talking about? See? We're going to hit some excellent throws right about now. And use the golden Raz first of all, because I have so many. And see, and we're going to go over everything here. There's new boxes. My goodness, guys. They are golden. And this is exactly why I didn't spend all my Pokecoins. And I'm about to go crazy on these in a couple days. Oh, I'm going to buy like maybe like 6 or so. Sounds insane, but I'm going to show you here in a moment. So we're going to hit excellent throws. The capture rate, I do believe, has dropped a few percentages. So if you know exactly what number it is, go ahead and drop it in the comments and let everybody else know as well. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look. Look at that. I'm not going to break down all the numbers here, but 14 passes. The box costs $14.80. So, I mean, if you're planning on buying raid passes at all, you just go for this ultra box, period. So you're getting 10 super incubators, 6 lucky eggs, 14 premium passes, and 6 star pieces. I'm going to spend all my Pokecoins right on this. As soon as I get more in a couple days, bam, I'm just going to go straight here and buy several of them. I haven't even looked in the great box, so let's see. Okay, doesn't seem bad really, so yeah, that's worth it. Depends on your budget. If you're within this range here and you're looking for some raid passes, I say go for it. If you also want some egg hatches and maybe to lure up a couple Pokestops. And then the special one, once again, I haven't looked at it. You're just going to want to go with the great box. Yeah, definitely. And if you're looking for those raid passes, this is it. 14. These are the kind of sales you want to see. They know it. Mewtwo's here. They know people are going to buy it up like crazy. And I say, perfectly fine with me. Thank you, Niantic. Appreciate it, because now I'm going to buy probably like 5 or 6 or maybe even more. Okay, so while we're attacking this Mewtwo here, let's go ahead and take a look at the new Mewtwo moves, which are going to be Flamethrower, Thunderbolt, and Ice Beam. Also with Psychic and Focus Blast like before. So it has those 5 moves currently. And I say Ice Beam is going to be really good. Flamethrower is going to be okay too, depending on what you're trying to do, I suppose. But Ice Beam in particular, because we have those Rayquazas possibly returning, and I don't know, Dragonites, people like to drop those in the gym, any sort of flying types. It's just like, man, that would have been a great gym defender, but to be tested. So I'm thinking, definitely not going to TM my Shadow Ball ones because those are legacy. You don't want to get rid of those. But the thing is, those are the ones that are powered up. Let's go ahead and look. Let's go CP here. And okay, and the ones I've been catching are fairly nice as well. And then we have the Ice Beam. This is the one that I TM'd earlier. I'm keeping it like that. That's really good. What is it going to be good for? Like I said, going up against those dragon types and just testing it out in general. Having a new move on Mewtwo sounds really interesting. Psyshock would have been great, but you know, they're probably going to drop that with a shiny form whenever that comes out. Exclusive move and shiny. So you know how they have to do. This is the first time Mewtwo's been released into the public, so they're going to, you know, I'm not trying to be, you know, talk bad about them and anything, but they have to milk it a little bit, right? So they can't just drop everything all at once. You know, give you a little bit here, give you a little bit there. Oh, and several months later, drop shiny with Psystrike, which has been fixed, and it's not going to be as horrible as we really think it is. They're just leaving it that way to maybe mess with us because they know we're digging around in the files, and then we're like, yeah, let's make them a little scared for a while until we actually fix the numbers. Anyways, so yeah, we're going to test those out in the gym to see how well they perform. Have all these Shadow Balls, and if you didn't see my first video, I did change Shinobi into a Shadow Ball one, and I'm thinking to myself, wow, oops, now I have no powered up Mewtwo that no Psychic, but it's no big deal. It's not like I can just power one up. Ouch. I can see it now. Power up another Mewtwo with Psychic, and it's just going to learn Psystrike one day. That's alright. What we're going to do is power up another one that's going to have Ice Beam. I'm going to continue to hunt, because since they're in the raids, there's no point in powering it up immediately, because, well, what? I get like a 95, and then later I get 100 or something. Ouch. Resources down the drain once again, since I've already powered up 5 of them. I do have this 95, but don't need, you know, a full 6 team of Shadow Ball Mewtwo's currently, right? So, as you can see, this one is the Flamethrower one, as well as 10 people in the lobby, and I see an Aggron over there, and I also heard a few other types of Pokemon in the lobby that you necessarily wouldn't be using up against a Mewtwo. So that just gives you an indication we're not using all super effective, maxed out Pokemon, and 10 people did it comfortably, just to give you an idea. Now, if you live in a rural place and you're like, oh my gosh, it's stronger, you have to be kidding me. I had hopes of possibly doing it with the only 3 people that I know in my city. Now it's going to be impossible, and there goes my chances of getting another Mewtwo, or any Mewtwo whatsoever, because we didn't have EX gyms in our area to begin with. Well, yeah, gotta, you know, give it a shot. You should be okay. If you do it with 3 people, consider that a big accomplishment. I suggest you look for Psycho Cut and Focus Blast. You may have to waste a few raid passes, but maybe between your group, you guys can just test out each gym take turns without having yourself just go into every single one to see what it is. And if it has the hard moveset, you can't do it and you waste your raid pass. And then try to find people, anybody on Face Group, on Discord, or just if you see anybody walking around and playing, ask them. Because even if they're low level, every bit of damage helps. Just remember that. Every bit of damage helps. As long as you are using some sort of super effective type move, you should be okay with about 4 people. Yeah, that's going to be like really cutting it close. But if you have all Tyrannitars, Bite, Stone Edge, some Mewtwo's powered up with Shadow Ball, some Gengar, some Houndours, some Absols, you guys should be able to get it done. And with all that said, trainers, I think that about covers the news for now. Yes, the legendary birds are gone. And guess what? I still do not have a shiny Articuno. I only did 2. I literally, yeah, crazy. I only did 2 Articuno raids. I don't know, guys. I just was busy with other things and making videos with Dioxys. And I was thinking to myself, Articuno, shiny. Still need that one. They'll bring it back again. No big deal. All right, so that's when I'll catch mine. Anyways, we're going to do some more throws here, catch this Mewtwo, and I wish you good luck out there. And if you still have more questions or any suggestions for a video, please leave them in the comments below. My subscribers and watchers are amazing at helping other people and answering questions, and I'm also on top of it all the time as well. Okay, and this would have been the end of the video right about here, but I just went out and did another Mewtwo raid because it was really close to my house. And you're going to be able to see how difficult the Ice Beam Mewtwo is. Now, this is probably going to be its best moveset, honestly. Out of Thunderbolt, Flamethrower, and then Ice Beam itself, yeah, that one's going to probably be the toughest. So go ahead and check it out. And I'm not going to talk through the whole thing. I'm just going to play some music. And you're going to see what happened in the catch screen. So don't mind some of the bad throws. And another thing to note as well is the Mewtwo, without even giving it a Pineapple, will yield you 5 candies. And if you use a Pineapple, well, you're going to get extra, of course, right? So enjoy this battle, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.